The anxious preoccupied with a fearful avoidant partner ends in disaster unless they both heal. And it's real hard because neither of them understand each other very much at all. The problem from an anxious preoccupied's perspective is that as a child they have created patterns to create safety for themselves by aligning themselves with their partner, providing and creating some kind of exchange where they give back. Now, when an anxious is with a fearful, generally there's no exchange that's something that can be sustainable, and no matter what they do, it's not enough. They give, it's not enough. The fearful wants more and more and more, outsourcing responsibility for their behavior, their feelings, their emotions, their needs, and never actually being encouraged by the anxious preoccupied partner to begin to take responsibility. So they're just feeding each other. What happens with the anxious over a period of time is that no matter what they do, obviously they're not getting their response. The only way they can find safety is by completely absorbing themselves into their partner's persona and vicariously living out all their needs. Well, it's not sustainable. You become a completely different person. You hang by a thread of your own personality. This is my experience. My marriage, over 26 years, I did this. And instead of encouraging my partner to heal, my fearful avoidant partner, and instead of encouraging her to find or providing a structure for her to be able to meet her own needs, re-engage with her inner child, express unexpressed emotions, find her own safety, I tried to provide those for her constantly, doing everything she asked me to do. It was always yes. It gave away all of who I was and enveloped myself completely into herself until it became completely unsustainable, and she recognized that it needed to end. But I refused because I was on a mission. I was going to break and die before I gave up on that. And the greatest gift that she ever gave me was the end of that relationship. What happened since then, obviously, is a growth journey for myself, recognizing that my own self-worth comes from my own inner child being heard and reintegrated into my actual characteristics. So I'm a whole person. This is my short form story of where I went wrong when I connected with my fearful avoidant partner and didn't provide for myself or for them what was necessary for growth. Don't make the same mistake. You'll find yourself at the end of that relationship blaming, angry, confused. You want to know, or maybe you are at the end of that relationship now and you want to know where to go, what went wrong. Reach out. Almost all my clients come from exactly the same place you are. You're not alone. There is a pathway forward. There's a way to heal. There's a way to let go of the anger and the blame, take responsibility, and to forgive everyone else, but especially forgive yourself and move forward.